kiss for you.
Healthy recipe: roasted salmon with whipped celery root and crispy Brussels sprouts. You've never had a Brussels sprout until you've tried the leaves, separated and roasted. Even haters will warm to these sweet, crunchy bits. Pile them next to roasted salmon and creamy whipped veggies. Celery root, also called celeriac, has a mild, celery-like flavor and contains a third of the carbs as the same serving of mashed potatoes. Ingredients: 1 large, about 1 pound, 500 grams, celery root. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 2 cups 16 fluid ounces 500 milliliters chicken broth, reduced sodium. 1 clove garlic. 2 sprigs thyme. 1 dried bay leaf. Salt. 4 salmon fillets, about 4 ounces 125 grams each, skin on, pin bones removed. 3/4 teaspoon lemon pepper or black pepper. 1 pound 500 grams Brussels sprouts. 1 tablespoon capers, drained and rinsed. Juice of 1/2 lemon. Instructions: preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit 220 degrees Celsius. Trim and peel the celery root and cut it into 1-inch (2.5 centimeters) chunks. In a saucepan over medium heat, warm 1 tablespoon of the olive oil. Add the celery root and sauté, stirring frequently, until the celery root begins to brown and soften. 4 minutes. Add 1/2 cup, 4 fluid ounces, 125 milliliters water, and the chicken broth, garlic, thyme, and bay leaf. Bring to a simmer, cover, and cook until the celery root is very tender when pierced with a fork, 12 to 15 minutes. Drain, reserving the cooking liquid. Discard the thyme and bay leaf. Transfer the celery root to the bowl of a food processor and process until smooth. With the machine running, gradually add enough cooking liquid to make a loose, creamy puree, stopping to scrape down the sides of the bowl once or twice. Reserve any unused cooking liquid for soup stock or another use. Season with 1/4 teaspoon salt. Keep warm. Meanwhile, season the salmon with 1/2 teaspoon salt and the lemon pepper. Place the salmon, skin side down, on a small baking sheet lined with parchment. Trim the Brussels sprouts and separate them into leaves, by cutting the base and pulling off the leaves until you get to the small core. In a large bowl, toss the leaves with the remaining 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and the capers, massaging the oil into the leaves to coat. Arrange the leaves in a single layer on a baking sheet. Place the salmon and Brussels sprouts in the oven and roast until the salmon flakes easily when pierced with a fork but is still pink at the center, 10 to 12 minutes, and the leaves are browned and crisp, 12 to 15 minutes. Spoon the whipped celery root onto plates, top with the salmon fillets, and finish with the Brussels sprout leaves and capers. Squeeze the lemon juice over the salmon and serve warm. Makes 4 servings. Nutrition facts per serving. Calories 320. Protein 30 grams. Total fat 13 grams. Saturated fat 2 grams. Carbs 22 grams. Fiber 7 grams. Total sugars 5 grams. Added sugars 0 grams. Sodium 420 milligrams.